is now President-elect Trump.
Americans are reacting to the news and preparing for a new era under a second Trump term. NBC's Alice Barr is outside of Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, with the latest details.
Today, the nation and the world reacting to a clear Trump win.
This was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time.
And the uncertainty it brings for policy shifts at home and abroad. The 45th, soon to be 47th president pivoting from often fiery rhetoric on the campaign trail, promising to help the country heal.
It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite.
Starkly different reactions from close to half of American voters who supported Vice President Kamala Harris.
This is real. This is the country that we live in, and it has not really progressed.
The vice president called President-elect Trump today to concede and congratulate him.
When we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while.
She waged an historically brief campaign, launched to the top of the Democratic ticket after President Biden dropped out in late July. And she failed to capture enough support among white voters, men, and first-time voters who moved to Mr. Trump.
Based on my worldview, he is someone who stands for the things that I stand for.
Very optimistic. I think that the country is in need of repair.
President-elect Trump gained significant support among black and Latino voters in critical swing states, clearly undeterred by the Trump campaign's dark framing of the immigration debate. And the economy remained a key motivator across battleground states. The president-elect won back.
We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again.
Again, preparing to lead a divided nation.
The Harris campaign says the vice president also spoke with President-elect Trump about having a peaceful transfer of power and being a president for all Americans. And he moves forward with the Senate having shifted to Republican control. He called that a clear mandate for change. Reporting from near Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, Alice Barr, NBC News.
President Joe Biden praised Vice President Kamala Harris in a statement shortly after she formally conceded the 2024 race to now President-elect Donald Trump. In the statement, President Biden writing that his vice president was, quote, the best decision he made, and, quote, what America saw today was the Kamala Harris I know and deeply admire.
The president adding that under extraordinary circumstances, she stepped up and led a historic campaign that embodied what's possible when guided by a strong moral compass and a clear vision for a nation that is more free, more just, and full of more opportunities for all Americans. Biden saying that Harris will continue fighting and being a champion for all Americans, and ending the statement writing, above all, she will continue to be a leader our children will look up to for generations to come, as she puts her stamp on America's future. Meanwhile, Justice Department officials have been evaluating how to wind down the 2 federal criminal cases against President-elect Trump before he takes office. 2 people familiar with the matter tell NBC News the move is to comply with long-standing department policy that a sitting president cannot be prosecuted. It will be up to Special Counsel Jack Smith to decide exactly how to unwind the charges. The sources say a speedy trial was already unlikely.
With the January 6th case and the classified documents both mired in legal issues bound for the Supreme Court, Trump's legal team is weighing their own next steps for how to resolve the outstanding cases, with the ultimate goal to get all of the cases wiped out completely. Trump's New York criminal case presents different challenges, with a felony conviction and sentencing hearing scheduled for November 26.
Majority of Guam voters may have selected Harris Walz in the straw poll vote during our local elections, but this time that prediction differed from who Americans decided they want to take over the White House.
That's right. It remains a toss-up over those who support and oppose another administration under President-elect Trump. Guamanians sounding off on the country's 47th commander-in-chief.
4 years after leaving office, Donald J. Trump is having a political comeback, securing the position of 47th President-elect of the United States after defeating Vice President Kamala Harris in the race for the White House.
I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th President and your 45th President.
And while Guam residents do not have a vote in the presidential election, many still sounding off about the results.
We don't know whether he's good or not. He has to show it. I mean, a lot of the people voted for him, even though he sounds a little crazy. But maybe crazy's good. Hope so, right?
For Jigo resident Rose Laanen, Trump's victory is met with mixed emotions. She hopes he can strengthen the economy, but remains cautious.
I'm afraid he's going to take away our rights because he says he's going to.
Others, however, are wholeheartedly embracing Trump's return to power.
It's going to be good, right? It's going to be good. I mean, got to get rid of the woke stuff.
And for Stephen and Bertha Kichicho Ross, Trump's re-election is a decision they now have to accept.
I'm not happy about it. I was not a Trump supporter, but the election is the way the election is.
It's another 4 years that for them brings uncertainty over women's rights.
I have a daughter, I have nieces, and I feel like that sets us back quite a bit, and I'm sure it'll be even more so under his term again, so kind of disappointed in that.
Trump ultimately securing both the popular vote and enough electoral college votes to win the presidency. Island leaders also weighing in on the victory of Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. Guam's Democratic Governor Lou Leon Guerrero and Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio say Guam is ready to work closely with the new administration. Guam's delegate James Moylan, a Republican, saying he is excited for Trump's return to the White House. And Guam Attorney General Doug Moylan also extended congratulations to Trump and the new Congress. For their full statements, visit KUAM.com.
The CNMI's first delegate to Congress, Gregorio Sablan, endorsed the Democratic candidate Ed Probst to replace him after 16 years. Now Republican Kimberly King Hines is poised to take the seat after a major victory.
Tomas Mangolina speaks exclusively with Sablan for his reaction.
Coming into the election, Tomas, even the day before the election, I left Saipan. I thought Ed was going to win. And in any event, if Ed was not going to win, it was going to be very close. But I guess not. I'm also, disappointed there, but our people have spoken.
The NMI's first delegate to U.S. Congress endorsed fellow Democrat Ed Probst early on in the race, hoping the local House lawmaker would replace him after a historic 8 terms. Sablan told KUAM News that he called Delegate-elect Kimberly King Hines a Republican and offered his full cooperation for a smooth transition. That transition comes amid a red wave in national politics that could benefit the incoming Republican delegates in advancing their agenda.
We have yet to see how the House majority is going to turn out, but even that, it's looking like it's going to be a Republican whole of government for the next 2 years at least. I think Ms. Hines' agenda was economy, our economy, bringing in more tourists. That's something we can all support.
As our local race ended, the race for the White House followed. Sablan, who is currently in D.C., said there is an increase in security amid the national results.
I was here in January 6th, Tomas. There was a lot of violence, but there's none tonight. Hope this, I pray this goes on, so we'll have another vote for president in 4 years.
Tomas Mangolina, KUAM News, Saipan.
Some big changes also in store locally at the Guam Congress building as the Republican Party of Guam flips the legislature red this election.
Mitsuki Hirayama sits down with Speaker Therese Terlahi, who says she's staying busy before she has to hand over her office by the new year.
For the 4th election in a row, Speaker Therese Terlahi with the Democratic Party is once again the top vote getter and by a notable margin.
I want to thank them especially for their vote of confidence in me and my leadership and the hard work that I've done and in my integrity. And I was really humbled to be, placed even higher than the next Democrat vote getter and 3,000 votes higher than the top Republican vote getter. That's really humbling.
She served 4 terms as senator and 2 of them as a speaker. But once the newly elected body gets sworn in, Terlahi will no longer lead the legislature as the Republicans regain control with a 9-6 majority for the first time since 2006. Still, she's in good spirits.
Not concerned. No, actually, I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone, they're beginning with clean slates, so we have a great chance to work together. And I think if they're true to their promises to the people, it's really the people who we all answer to. So they have to answer to the people for the promises they've made to them.
Come January, senators with the GOP will convene in a caucus to decide who will guide the body next. Whoever they pick will be Guam's 5th Republican speaker.
And that's not the only shakeup expected inside the Guam Congress voting. There will be new faces chairing all legislative committees.
For Terlahi, that means she will no longer be the chair of the Committee on Health, Land, Justice, and Culture, which she held for the past 2 terms.
That's a lot of hard work, and I just wish the next committee chairs well in that regard. And I hope that I'm willing to help in any way that I can, these committee chairs or new leadership in the transition, and making sure that all I want to see is a fair and efficient legislature that's working for the people, because that's what the people deserve.
But before Terlahi hands over her office, the busy work will continue.
We're anticipating at least 1 more session before the end of the term, and we've still got some bills that I'm sure the senators and all the sponsors would like for those to get passed while we're in this last month or last 2 months of the term.
3 bills already up for a public hearing by Thursday afternoon. As for who could be the next speaker among the 9 Republicans elected in the 38th, we'll have to wait and see what the GOP decides come January. Atsuki Horiyama, KUAM News.
Well, Governor Lou Leon Guerrero vetoed a portion of the supplemental budget bill along with the procurement measure for the Guam Fire Department. Leon Guerrero stating the $50.8 million will fund critical needs such as cost of living allowance for retirees, support police officer trainees, correction officer and firefighter recruits, funding for the Guam Memorial Hospital, Department of Administration payments for individual credit card fees, and urgent funding for Guam Cancer Trust Fund. However, the vetoed Section 2 of the supplemental budget that would appropriate more than $15 million for a 3-month extension of the energy credit program, stating GovGuam cannot promise people assistance that may never come.
Bill 362, which would grant special crisis procurement authority for the Guam Fire Department to meet criteria set by the National Fire Protection Association, also vetoed Wednesday, the governor stating the bill lacks a key priority in government procurements and accountability. She suggests the legislature amend the current procurement code to correct any issues. Up next, a phishing scam affecting federal courts nationwide.
Plus, a man involved in violent gang activity is back in local court. You're watching KUAM.
Threads Guam Thursdays, presented to you by Threads Guam. Visit threadsguam.com to shop online.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Looking for the best value for your family's connectivity? Save big with GTA's Choice Bundles. Get fast internet, unlimited wireless, entertaining digital TV, and reliable home phone, all in one convenient package. The more services you choose, the more you save. Over $1,000 per year. GTA is the smart choice. For a limited time, bundle internet and wireless and get 3 months of free internet plus a $300 Visa gift card on us. Bundle and save with GTA Choice Bundles.
A potential scam alert out of the District Court of Guam.
The issue impacting the federal court's online services across the nation. Officials alerting the public today that there has been nationwide reporting of fake notices of electronic filing. These filings are being sent to attorneys and law firms across the country. The federal courts warn these fake electronic filings are phishing attempts to convince recipients to respond back to the emails. Once a recipient replies to the email, scammers send a follow-up email containing a link to access a document that leads the user to a malicious website. All court customers are being urged to take caution if they receive these fake notices of electronic filings. You are asked to only validate cases in case documentation through case management and electronic court filing, and do not download any attachments or click any links from unofficial or questionable sources.
A U.S. Border Patrol officer finds himself on the other side of the law after being accused of repeatedly raping a woman visiting from Korea. 24-year-old Myung-Soo Kim, also known as Jason, charged with 3 counts of third-degree criminal sexual conduct, official misconduct, and theft by threatening. Court documents state the victim arrived through immigration at the airport when Kim was called to help as an interpreter back in August. Kim allegedly telling the victim he would help her in exchange for money and sex. The victim was taken to a motel multiple times where Kim allegedly raped her and even took more than $5,000 from her. The victim was visiting family on the island. She eventually reported the alleged incidents. Documents state Kim was placed on desk duty last week while authorities investigated. Witnesses alleged Kim then met the victim's family while in a uniform, claiming the allegations led to him losing his promotion and being placed on unpaid leave while painting the victim as a prostitute. Police arrested Kim Wednesday morning.
A mother and her 2 children were startled after a man walks into their apartment unit undressed and starts fondling himself. Police arresting 42-year-old Afri on charges of burglary and indecent exposure. The victim allegedly told police Afri walked into their unit with only a towel around his neck when he began touching himself inappropriately and called for the victim to follow him. He fled after the victim screamed. Afri allegedly admitting to police he had smoked meth and could not remember going to the apartment.
One of the men accused in the killing of Ryan Chaco denied the allegations filed against him in local court. Defendant Ethan Mendiola pleaded not guilty to charges of murder and aggravated assault. Both include a special allegation of possession and use of a deadly weapon in the commission of a felony. As we reported, Mendiola allegedly told police the victim made unwanted sexual advances toward him before the pair started to fight. Mendiola allegedly admitting he stabbed Chaco repeatedly in the neck and chest, claiming self-defense. Co-defendant Frank Regis Jr. was indicted on charges of arson, desecration, obstructing government function, and destruction of evidence. Regis allegedly tried to burn the evidence, setting Chaco's home on fire. He is scheduled back in court November 21st to answer to the charges.
A superseding indictment is handed down against a man accused in a deadly Valentine's Day robbery. Defendant Domingo Mendiola pleaded not guilty to the charges before Magistrate Judge Jonathan Kwan today. He is facing charges of aggravated murder and robbery in connection with the February shooting death of Sumitra Lairopi outside the Thai Thai restaurant in Tamuning. As we reported, investigators said the deadly robbery was carried out to get money to pay off a drug debt. Co-defendant Jenna Manabusan is also facing related conspiracy charges.
A drug dealer admits to the charges filed against him in federal court. Reynaldo Zialcita took prosecutor's plea deal admitting to charges of possession of methamphetamine hydrochloride with intent to distribute and for being a drug user in possession of a firearm. Court documents state Zialcita was pulled over by Guam police last November in Dededo. During a search, officers finding a pistol with ammunition and a glass jar with about half a pound of meth. Zialcita admitting to officers that he started selling the drugs after losing his job during the COVID pandemic. He adds he bought the gun from a man at a game room so that he was protected whenever he made the drug sales. He faces maximum 20 years in prison and will be sentenced in the District Court of Guam.
The man who police allege was trying to start a violent gang on Guam could be getting a plea deal. Defendant Malesso appeared in the Superior Court today to find out what's next with 3 criminal cases filed against him. His defense attorney asked prosecutors for a global plea offer so that the case can be resolved soon. Repwalk is facing a slew of charges to include attempted murder in connection to a Mighty shooting that sent a teenage girl to the hospital.
Now for a look at your world at home.
Here's a view captured of West Hagåtña.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Hey, I got the job.
So I can go part-time.
Yes!
Some days bring new opportunities. First Hawaiian Bank can help you say yes to making the most of them. Manage your accounts, earn cash back, and when you need advice, we're here for you.
We should really get him into an art program.
No matter where your journeys take you, you can bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. 2 chicken patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, and pickles on a sesame seed bun. 2 all beef patties, 2 chicken patties, lettuce, cheese, chicken patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, sesame seed bun. 2 delicious patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
It's not a Big Mac, it's the Chicken Big Mac. Get it while you can.
I've played role-playing games for many years. Basically, it's an excuse to get around with friends. That's it. We might, I have a home game, and we probably play for 6 hours.
Any athlete knows the advantages to being your best are getting in-game experience, being fit, and the strength of community. And up in Dedidoit Geek Out, there's serious tabletop action going on, flexing the mental muscle of some very dedicated players with serious game.
Everybody here is super nice, super supportive. I mean, everyone from Pokemon players, Yu-Gi-Oh players, Magic players to D&D players, Warhammer. So, you know, you have a big kind of just collection of nerds that just come out, have fun.
Whenever I get a new table full of players together, we do like a session 0, where everybody gets to meet everybody if they don't already know everybody, and then we talk about their characters and what motivates their characters. It's very theater-esque kind of beginning, and then it just grows from there.
There's collaboration, tactical planning, dealing with uncertainty, and much more. It's an environment the stores happily worked hard to foster.
We get to know our players. You know, it's really important for us to kind of build a relationship with them. We do have our structured tournaments. For Magic, there's Friday nights, and we do have tournaments on the weekends. So, you know, depending on what the tournament is, they can also jump in those, especially if it's a casual tournament.
And this is true community. It's loyal, thriving, and one that's welcoming for those with an interest for adventure.
It's amazing to watch the characters come to life and the people that bring those characters to life to go on an adventure and, you know, save the world.
You get to create your own world, and I think that's really important to us, for sure.
By its nature, tabletop gaming remains largely low-tech, and that's precisely part of the fun.
I still do my books on tablet, but then I also do paper as well. VR and immersive technologies have their place, but when it comes to imagination, this is what really works it. And if people say they don't have imagination, you'd be surprised at how suddenly they realize they do.
Several of Guam's top athletes have tabletop backgrounds too, and others play as hobbies to keep their athletic games razor sharp.
I really think that sports is not really, constricted to athletic now. It's more than that, Esports is definitely a thing now with video games. It's really about like what strategy can I use, anticipating your opponent's moves, and these are things that happen in sports, right?
Something is calling, and I can't help it. That's done me wrong when there ain't no song. Watch me as I go. This is my mood when I make a move. Watch me as I go. This is my mood when let's take a break. There's no use. This is my mood when I make a move. This is my mood when I could feel it, I won't come down. I could see it with all that.
Key, do you know what the word pago means?
No, May, please tell us.
Pago, which is likely derived from the Chamorro word pagu, means wild hibiscus, which is abundantly grown in this area.
Wow, that's a good answer.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Situated above the coastline of a picturesque neighborhood called Pago Bay, this timeless house seems to just float along the oceanscape. If you're seeking inspiration and tranquility, look no further. Listed at $6,600 per month, but that's a fraction of the price, because every morning you'll be awakened by this $1 million view. Half a day, May.
Half a day, Key.
So where do you live?
Well, funny you ask. My family and I actually just recently moved here in the village of Ordot Chalampago, in this lovely neighborhood of Pago Bay. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Properties in the Tropics. Ako po si Madeline Campos.
안녕하세요, 리맥스의 송기명입니다. Welcome to 505A off of Justice Malesso Road, Ordot Chalampago.
Sleek lines and large windows reflect the shimmering blue of the sea, making this home a true marvel of magnificent architecture. Presenting 2 stories, just a little under 3,300 square feet of living space, 2-car garage, partially furnished, and a kitchen with solid wood cabinetry to last a lifetime. 4 bedrooms, including a primary, a junior, and 2 additional generous-sized bedrooms. 4.5 bathrooms, equipped with sunken tubs, refreshing shower heads, lots of space for his and hers, including your very own secret retreat with those breathtaking hues of blue in the background. Key, do you know what the word pago means?
No, May, please tell us.
Pago is likely derived from the Chamorro word pagu, which means wild hibiscus, and that is abundantly grown in this area.
That's a good information.
Now let's rent this house.
Located on the eastern coast of the island of Guam, Pago Bay is one of the oldest villages that predates Spanish contact with the ancient Chamorros. The village was settled near the mouth of the Pago Bay River, which feeds into the Pago Bay, the largest bay on the island. It is also the site of several important archaeological investigations.
So Key, this is probably one of my top 5 favorite homes on island. What's your most favorite part about this house?
Yes, May. My most favorite part of this house is this $1 million panoramic ocean view.
There you have it, guys. Thanks for joining us. Tune in again next time for more properties in the tropics and more of your favorite Guam real estate agents. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. That's us, Madeline Campos.
Key song from Remax Diamond Realty.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Do you want to learn how to be a creative entrepreneur and have a wonderful pop-up? That is a specific workshop that's being held this weekend. Make sure to check it out. It is on Friday, November 8th, starting at 11:30. This features Barbie, Villani, and Rachel, three amazing women, very, very successful. They know how to do this, and they are going to pass their information on to you. Check out GuamWomen'sChamber.com for the tickets. Malesso Fiesta and Tassi is happening. It starts also on Friday and goes throughout the weekend. This is awesome. You are going to have fun. It happens at the Malesso Veterans Sons and Daughters Pier Park. There's going to be concessions, musical, cultural dance, fireworks, and crab catching, not to be missed. All right, and celebrate 500 sales up in the CNMI. It is the 10th anniversary. It is at the Crown Plaza Resort on Saipan. Whew! Can you believe the weekend is almost over? We've already given you some stuff to do, so make sure to be there.
Well, that's certainly been a busy week for us all, and definitely could use some R&R and some good old Southern hospitality.
I know, that's right. Well, I've got the perfect solution as there's a big party down south this weekend. Jason Salas has more on Fiesta and Tassi.
Fiesta and Tassi is being held. This is a special one, right, Mayor?
Well, this was the original event of the village that started during my dad's time when he was the mayor there. But, you know, this is my last event. Yep. So it's not just Fiesta and Tassi, so I'm infusing two added events to the event to make it more enjoyable.
We're going out with a bang.
Fireworks. I started with a bang. I want to leave with a bang. Yeah. So we're putting together a cultural dance competition.
Very nice.
For dance competition, and then we're also infusing the release of crabs.
Which is always the highlight of the crab festival.
Yes.
Right in the park, the courtyard, the lawn.
Yes, right there. Where are you going to catch crab in the middle of a courtyard when normally you would have to go into the jungle? It's there for you to catch. And I'm hoping that my crab hunters are able to pull through. Because if not, then I would have to go back to the way it was and just release it all at one time. Or per group, age group. But I want to make sure that the kids have fun as well.
Absolutely. And that has always been a hallmark of your leadership as the leader of Malesso is, you know, you make it about the family, you pass down traditions that our ancestors passed down to us, but you always make sure that the kids have a good time.
Everybody is going to have a good time. The kids, I've been doing it, I didn't start it, but I said, well, I don't want the kids to say only the adults are having fun. So I started releasing the kids, the crabs to the kids in two age groups, 8 to 12 and 13 to 17. I give $5 to every child that participates in 25. To whomever catches the most in that particular division, the age division.
And kids get a little bit scared about like how to catch a crab for about 3 seconds, and then they figure it out.
But you got to find, you got to start somewhere. You get proficient by always going out there and catching. Pretty soon you're getting to catch them, real fast.
Okay, so Mayor, this is your last term in office and everything like that. So can you pass on to our viewing audience out here on YouTube, Facebook, Channel 8, what is the proper technique to actually harvest a crab, especially when you're doing something like the crab harvesting event when you got to catch as many as you can and put them in the center.
The technique to catching the crab,
from the side, from the back.
You must come from the back.
From the back.
To avoid the cross, you're going to get bit.
Many of you making your way around the island's main highways over the last couple of days probably noted a curious sight. Military personnel running with their flag held high. They're U.S. Marines from Camp Laws doing 249 miles around Guam, all to coincide with the birthday of their beloved Marine Corps.
The branch of service was created in 1775 during the American Revolutionary War on November 10. So these Marines continue the proud tradition by doing miles and ending at their Delegate base. Happy birthday to the Marines, and as always, thank you for your service. KUAM Communications, Burger King, and Trust J. Goodman want to send one of our talented performing arts groups to a special November 22nd screening of Wicked at the Micronesia Mall Theaters.
If you've got passion for the performing arts, visit KUAM.com or our social media platforms to see how to win and be showcased during Defying Gravity. The curtain rises on Wicked, a behind-the-scenes special on KUAM TV 8 and Peacock, November 20th.
As the beloved Broadway musical prepares to hit the big screen, NBC invites you to an exclusive Wicked special. Go behind the scenes with interviews from the original cast, sneak peeks of the upcoming movie, and unforgettable performances of iconic songs.
We're celebrating the arts of the wonder of Wicked with a sneak peek on KUAM TV 8 and a special screening at the Micronesia Mall theaters. Defy gravity with us. Now to your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club shoutouts,
which you can submit on KUAM.com.
Happy birthday to Dad/Papa and belated birthday to Ethan J. We hope you have a fantastic day today and celebrate with family and friends.
That's your primetime show. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz. We close out your show with a look from KUAM Digital at last night's Guam's Top Chef table held at the Hyatt Regency in Tumon. Have a safe evening and stay beautiful.
KUAM was honored to be a part of the Micronesian Chefs Association's Guam's Top Chefs table at the Hyatt Regency Grand Ballroom. Participants indulge in 10 culinary wonders cooked up by local chefs and each paired with a refreshing beverage.
That's 10 chefs, 10 courses, 10 beverage pairings. All that within just 3 hours. Are you guys excited?
Each one just as delicious as the next. Cheers!
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Half a day, and we're back with another episode of Local Music Mashup, brought to you by Burger King.
It's here, BK's new Wednesday Whopper. A flame-grilled quarter-pound of beef topped with melting Swiss cheese, fresh lettuce and tomatoes, creamy mayonnaise, crunchy pickles, ketchup, and onions topped on a sesame-seeded purple bun. Make a combo meal with our Things Rings and a refreshing Coca-Cola. Add on our new churros fries with a chocolate dip available in 8 or 12 piece. Now available for a limited time only at Burger King, Tumon Bay, Micronesia Mall, Hagåtña, and the airport. You rule!
Alright, so we kick off the show with our friend Q Lee from Saipan with his original called Incomplete. Check it out.
My
'cause I love you. I love you.
Q and his original called Incomplete. Good job on that. Hey, if you got more, send it our way. Guys, we're gonna take a break and we're back with more of Local Music Mashup.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Need a place that has everything you're looking for without the extra stops? Kmart is the ultimate destination for saving time and money with unbeatable deals, all in one place. From groceries to personal and home essentials to the latest trends, everything you need is right here. For yourself, your family, your home. Find it all at Kmart, your destination for deals, where convenience, variety, and value come together. Make Kmart your one-stop shop today. Follow us on our social media and check out our website for weekly deals. Kmart, your destination for deals.
Taco Bell Cantina chicken burrito?
What do you need that for?
Chicken doesn't have to be flavorless, I guess.
Here we go. It can be tender and slow roasted.
Slow roasted? That sounds lazy to me.
The holidays can be a tough time for the modern chicken eater.
A burrito on what could be Gam Gam's last holiday?
What'd she say?
But don't worry, there's hope for every family. Cantina chicken is winning hearts and mouths across the country. Because a future this delicious can't be ignored for long.
Put it down.
Forgive me, Gam Gam.
A new era of chicken is here to stay.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Local Music Mashup, and we are back. About a month ago, our friends from Clutch launched their series called Clutch Music to pretty much support our local artists. And one of those performances we got for you right here. Here is Michelle Uggan and Zach Kanatza with Etta James.
This first song is At Last by Etta James.
My love has come along. My lonely days are over. And life is like a song. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. At last. The skies above are blue, and my heart is wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. Oh yeah, yeah, you smile. You smile, and then a spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. For you are mine at last.
What an amazing performance as per usual. Michelle again, amazing vocals. Zach and Nats on the guitar. Perfect performance. Guys, go follow Clutch, man. They're doing so much in our sports community as well as our music community here on Guam. So thank you so much, Clutch. Go follow them and their launch of their new series called Clutch Music, and they're going to be putting out more and more of Guam's local talent. Guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more local music mashup.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule. Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience. Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Local music mashup, and we are back. Guam has so much musical talents, most of them starting at a very early age. This guy is a perfect example of that. I'm talking about Claude. He started from the bottom and now he's doing big things. Here is his brand new song called Waiting for You. Check it out.
Losing patience, conversations with myself at night. Obligations, complications, keep you off my mind. And I can't believe it's true. It's like I'm addicted to you. So please don't, please don't, please don't leave me. I promise I'll be by your side, even till the end of time. Every second, every hour, I'll be waiting day and night. Girl, I'm waiting for you, waiting till you come through. Just I can't wait until the day I get to see your pretty face in my room. Girl, I'm waiting for you, waiting till you come through. Just I can't wait until the day I get to see your pretty face in my room. I'm just one call away, yeah. So if you need me, I'll be on the way. Girl, you got my number, I can be your comfort, whatever you say. And honestly, the truth is I just wanna be with you, you. There's nobody else, want you to myself. So baby, won't you come through? Promise I'll be by your side, even till the end of time. Every second, every hour, I'll be waiting day and night. Girl, I'm waiting for you, waiting till you come through. Just I can't wait until the day I get to see your pretty face in my room. Girl, I'm waiting for you, waiting till you come through. I can't wait until the day I get to see your pretty face in my room.
What an amazing song, what an amazing music video. I told you guys this guy's doing great things, and I know he's gonna do way more in the future. Guys, go follow Claude on his IG, his YouTube, and follow his musical journey. That's how we support local. Guys, we're gonna take a break and we'll be back with more local music mashup.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
KUAM Communications, Burger King, and Trust J. Goodman want to send one of our talented performing arts groups to a special November 22nd screening of Wicked at the Micronesia Mall Theaters. Do you have a passion for the performing arts? Visit KUAM.com or our social media platforms to see how to win and be showcased during Defying Gravity, The Curtain Rises on Wicked, a behind-the-scenes special on KUAM TV8 and Peacock November 20th. As the beloved Broadway musical prepares to hit the big screen, NBC invites you to an exclusive Wicked special. Go behind the scenes with interviews from the original cast, sneak peeks of the upcoming movie, and unforgettable performances of iconic songs. We're celebrating the arts and the wonder of Wicked with a sneak peek on KUAM TV8 and a special screening at the Micronesia Mall Theaters. Defy gravity with us. Presented by Burger King and Trust J. Goodman.
November is not just a time to prepare for the holiday season, it also marks Movember, a month that's dedicated to raising awareness about men's health issues, including cancer, chronic illnesses, and mental health and wellness.
Movember is more than just growing a mustache. It's a movement that encourages men to take charge of their health and to have important conversations about what's going on in their lives.
Did you know that 1 in 9 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, and that men are significantly less likely to seek help for mental health issues than women? This month, we're encouraging all men to take a proactive approach to their health.
Simple steps like getting regular checkups and screenings, talking to your friends and family about your feelings and symptoms, and exercising regularly can make a big difference. Join us this Movember to raise awareness and support one another, and take action with our health and well-being.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Local Music Mashup, and we're back with our last and final one. This one is pretty epic because if you remember Kaylee Shimizu from Guam, she was in The Voice. Well, when John Legend was in Hawaii for a quick performance, he called up Kaylee Shimizu and they performed John Legend's Ordinary People. Check it out.
Girl, I'm in love with you, but this ain't the funny. We're past the infatuation phase.
Right in the thick of love, times we get sick of love. It seems like we argue every day.
mistakes, and we both got room left to grow.
And though life sometimes hurts, I still put you first, and we'll make this thing work. But I think we should take it slow. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow.
Take it slow. Oh. This time we'll take it slow.
Take it slow. Oh, this time take it slow.
This ain't moving on, no fairy tale conclusion, y'all. It gets more confusing every day. Oh,
it back to hell again. We kiss, then we make up all the way.
I hate you call, we rise and we fall, and we feel like just walking away.
As all that passes, we take second chances. No, it's not a fantasy. I still want you to stay. We're just we don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people.
What an amazing and jam-packed show. Guys, if you guys have songs you guys want us to feature on here, go ahead and send us an email. You can send it to joan@kuam.com. That pretty much wraps up another edition of Local Music Mashup, brought to you by Burger King.
It's here, BK's new Wednesday Whopper. A flame-grilled quarter-pound of beef topped with melting Swiss cheese, fresh lettuce and tomatoes, creamy mayonnaise, crunchy pickles, ketchup, and onions topped on a sesame-seeded purple bun. Make a combo meal with our Things Rings and a refreshing Coca-Cola. Add on our new churros fries with a chocolate dip available in an 8 or 12 piece. Now available for a limited time only at Burger King, Tumon Bay, Micronesia Mall, Hagåtña, and the airport. You rule!
All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. My name is Victorious, and all I gotta say is peace.